ride, you feel me, when I'm not doing that shit. It's like, yeah, P. Rich is out here today, you know what I mean? But shit, worry, you know, that shit just be like, shit, you know, come get it, I'm here. You know what I mean? But shit, yeah, I want some whole different shit today. But yeah, we at the home of P. Rich, man. We at East Triangle Avenue, right off of North Hill Street, right there on the corner of East North Street. Whole life, I don't know no other place. It's been in my family forever.
See, I made it from the ground up.
I didn't, but the people did, yeah. My great granddad and them, yeah, they helped make the church over there and shit. About like even on the inside, you know, when it's goddamn, where you see rock when you come in at first, like that shit was by hand. That's like, you can see that shit like rocks off the ground. I feel like, I remember like my mom had brought me like a tape recorder or something like that, messing around with it. I remember she was mad as hell, I was cursing like hell on it. My grandma was a music teacher, so music was always her thing, and she used to have piano lessons, give piano lessons to kids around here, or probably grown people now, you know what I mean? They would just grew up coming through. When you being at your grandma's house, she gives piano lessons, she a piano teacher, so people come over, take piano lessons, you know, you might just be watching TV, seeing different people learn how to do music or whatever. And it was always interested to me, but, you know, I kind of felt like, in a way, I kind of felt like it was kind of lame at the same time, you know, but I don't know, it just kind of got hooked on me. I don't know, like, it seemed like now I'd be bored or mad in my feelings type shit. Want to express certain shit that I felt like I couldn't express and shit. I kind of got good with this shit kind of by ear. And, you know, of course, like any grandmother would, she would try to brace me and show me certain shit, try to help me learn how to read music, stuff like that. But I didn't really get into the reading music and caring about musical talent type shit until I really got in school or whatever, where it was other kids doing the same shit that showed me that, you know, kind of it was okay to do that, you know what I mean?
You already got you on Instagram. You heard Big Tato. You ever seen that on your Instagram, Big Tato?
No, I can't think of it now right off.
Alright, well, I'm gonna follow you. You said the real P. Rich.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow you. You gonna see Big Tato pop up. Alright, gang.
You know, I'm in the barbershop right now, downtown Zewside. Yeah, this is a family-owned barbershop right here and shit, you feel me? My granddad started this shit. My pop did. It's a cornerstone of my community, you feel me? Inspiration-wise, when I ain't talking about cutting hair or barbering, just something kind of motivating to show how, you know, people not so far from you, or just people you know of, people that's actually related to you, have something, you know, have a vision for, you know, see you push through. You know, shit, one is my job, and I mean, shit, don't get me wrong, I love to do it, and I'm passionate about it, but it's like, one is my dream. That's what I dream of doing, that's what I see myself doing. That's the vision I have, so, you know, I use one as a stepping stone to, you know, push forward to what I dream of doing, you know.
Your first rap, period.
Actually, my first rap ever, Mr. Tim, shout out Mr. Tim Creech. It's a guy who, just a good stand-up guy in the community, you know what I mean? They came by and gave kids opportunity to do certain activities, teach them about God. And he had a church over there by Wendell, over there by Midway, the old pool. He had talked about Lecrae. Lecrae, that's a gospel rapper. And Lecrae came to his church or something like that. He used to play his music for me. And, you know, it was kind of cool to me. Like, damn, he good. You know what I mean? What I learned from playing around and joking around on the piano and the organ, stuff like that, I kind of just put up something together. And it was, I ain't gonna say it for y'all though. You know what I mean? It was kind of, it wasn't corny though. It really some deep shit. To be honest, it kind of surprised me that at my age when I was making it, I really was thinking like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't care to, you know, share with y'all. I think we'll call forgiveness or something like that. Like, God forgive me on my sin because I know that I'm wrong.
So he's gonna be a gospel rapper first?
Not really, not even really. It was just something I just was playing it. It was just something like dun 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 dun. So I came up with on the piano and I just said I was fucking with it. That shit was hard, for real, for real. Free Hot Boy, shout out Hot Boy, you know, he was with me and shit. He was like, man, that shit right. So we went Mr. Tim, I'm like, yeah, I got a song. He was loving that shit. So the guy, he was trying to get Lecrae to come see me and everything. Yeah, he was loving that shit. Shit, I kind of appreciate him a lot more now, you know. I appreciated him then, but, you know, now that all the emotion and shit out of it, you know, it's like nothing but love and respect for Mr. Tim. He did some shit that people in the community that should care about doing, that couldn't see past that shit. They seen past it, you know what I mean? They overlooked that shit. In a way, it kind of motivated me to want to do shit like that. You know what I mean? Not so much just spiritual-wise, but I really call this shit like a city with no hope. You damn boy, it's tough for you. If you don't got no type of vision within yourself, see yourself doing something. And even if you do, it'll just make you feel that time. Like, I remember so many days, like, just sitting out here, shit, got them, whether in the shed, whether looking out the window. How the fuck you get out of this shit, bro? You feel me? Like, this shit tough coming from here. Not so much violent-wise or crime rate, shit like that, but, you know, it's just, people ain't ever really seen nobody make it from here or nothing. And nothing, for real, not so big to where you can have hope of, shit, I know I can do this, you know what I mean? That's something you just have to feel within you. If you ain't got that in you type shit, you not gonna really feel that shit. And I mean, you know, I guess that's why the support and shit around this area and people doing certain shit is not as strong as it should be so much, because it's like, it's hard for them to do it. They probably feel like, shit, you know, ain't nobody ever made it for this motherfucker. You know what I mean? That shit almost like mentally draining, ain't it? Like, goddamn, bro, like, it ain't, that shit seem like they trying to develop shit, bro, but this shit still ain't really shit out here. For real. Like, other than it's your fam, or if you just so stuck out here to the clientele or plays you got, like, it's like, man, shit, I ain't going nowhere. But other than that, it's like, damn, boy, this shit wicked. This shit is goddamn devil. I always had a personality like, shit, when I got this in my mind, and it's go. It ain't nothing else to say about it. Ain't nothing you can tell me to take this shit out of my mind. I'm unbendable, unbreakable, unstoppable with this shit, you know. And that's what Relentless is, you know. Oppressively constant, harsh and inflexible in all aspects, you know what I mean? There ain't nothing that can deter me from that when I see is that right or wrong. It's shit, if that's where I'm going, that's where I'm going. You know what I mean? And so, really my whole life, that shit, it caused, I mean, sometimes, you know, that caused collision in a lot of areas because, I mean, shit, but that's part of being relentless, though. That shit, you know, can't nothing, no matter what pulls you away to say stop or pulls you away from it, you got to have your mind, you know, ruthless in all pursuit. That's what you're doing. That's what you're on. This is what I got in my mind. This is what I'm doing. It ain't nothing that's going to stop it. Shit, whatever comes, it just comes. Shit, this is what we doing. Yeah, no, that ain't even a haircut, though. That's just off the wake up. That's just do-rag action. For real. You know, I just want people to know, like, who I am. Like, I want to create an image in this rap industry or just in my music career, period. Like, it's okay to be you feel me? You don't have to, you know, like, shit, it's pretty much just really trying to motivate and inspire people. Like, shit, if you see that shit in you, like, I was a nigga that believed, like, that shit ain't really gonna happen, type shit, even though you good, that's what you want to do, until I start to see that shit can go there, you feel me? If you willing to put energy and push that shit, you believe it. If you willing to do whatever it takes to make other people believe it, they gonna start believing that shit.
You think you the first relentless person in your family?
It's just so hard to say, but I mean, I'm guessing like all of them had to be relentless or somewhat, you know, to have a desire to want more for their community, to want more for themselves. I just happen to be a relentless one in the avenue I'm going in, you know what I mean?